Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Dragon Saga Nooby Guide. In the last episode, I showed you valid Rive technical defense, or at least a nutshell of it. In this episode, I've grinded up a couple levels off screen, and we're going to be doing the Magma Dungeon. We're gonna fight the Magma Drake Lavalon to the death. The ultimate final resort experiment of Dr. Farrell, the Magma Drake is an artificial magma dragon. Yeah, it sounds pretty scary, and he's actually a bit of an intimidating boss to newer characters, but you know what you're doing, this guy can be very easy to kill. Hell, I could solo him. I was able to solo him at level 40. I just decided to take my sweet time. Anyways, before you go in, you need a magma. You need a flame gate key, like this right here. Now, when you do the hero quest for Lavalon, you get one for free. After you've completed the hero quest, you have to grind one of these in a daily quest, which involves you getting some materials and then killing Chief Rocco for the key. Now, there's basically, you have to get kill the captain and then take on Lavalon himself. The captain is pretty much the only real enemy you have to kill here. Everything else you can pretty much jump across. Even though it says there's a remaining monster count, I seem to recall that you can jump across the entire thing without touching a single monster. Because you only need one item to access Lavalon's lair. Monsters are decent level, they don't scale with level or anything like that, and Lavalon himself is level 47. The gate captain is pretty much Chief Rocco, and god damn it, I hate this dungeon. By the way, if you hated the platforming segments of some of these dungeons, you're gonna hate Magma Dungeon, because that's pretty much all it is. You either fall into a lava pit, get knocked aside, and you basically have to go a bit of a distance before getting knocked aside again, or you fall down a bottomless pit and pop back up earlier. This part ain't so bad. You just gotta do the timing better with the rising and falling platforms, which is pretty easy to do. One will rise, another will fall, and then, you know, just jump across. And then you just jump across here. There's gonna be this next part. You gotta basically break the gate and rush your way through. This shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I don't have to do anything major. Now, I know there's a boss at the end of this. Well, he's not really a boss. He's a mid-boss. You can stun lock him and you can do all that, so you can basically kill him real easily. He'll drop a key. Bit of a warning, if your party thing should be to free-for-all, and the party leader should be the one who rushes through here and grabs the key. If anyone else grabs the key is untradeable, and you have to pretty much leave the dungeon and re-enter it to pretty much try and use it. And the key gets used from your inventory. Now, the key in your inventory does not get used until you beat Lavalon, until you've entered Lavalon's boss room. So, keep that in mind, because that means you basically have a sort of leeway as to how many times you can attempt this. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up without messing up the recording. Oh, nope. Just needed to pull that up. I didn't want Skype to start beeping all over the place. I should have put Do Not Disturb. So let's rush through. Oh, I forgot about that. These used to knock you aside, and then they would knock you into the flame pit, which basically would force you back. And, oh, wow, that was close. Yeah, these platforming sections get really annoying, especially when there's ones you can fall down, take a good 1,000 damage because you were being a little reckless. But, of course, if you're a high movement speed type class, this usually isn't that bad. And, of course, you know, you're approaching level 47 on your archers. You're gonna get a lot of movement speed based sets. Ah, missed it just barely. Anyways, like I said, you don't have to kill any of the monsters. No one is gonna force you. I'm pretty sure the developers thought no one is going to kill 206 monsters before fighting a boss with no mid-boss or anything in between, because then, you know, it'd be really easy to miss it. This is the size of a large field map. So anyways, you just gotta jump across. Yeah, this kind of feels very World 8-ish to me, and you think a dungeon like Lavalon would have a very, you know, magma feel to it. And of course, it's got a lot of monsters you would see in the Magma Dungeons. A few you wouldn't see until much later, but I hate those things. Like I said, this dungeon's got some really annoying traps, and it's very easy to screw up and take some damage. This is why I stocked up on potions, not just for Lavalon himself, but, well, by the way, Lavalon, even with the gear I had received from this special thing, if I, you know, slip up on Lavalon, he could one-shot me. He's basically a very skill dodge oriented boss. Like, he's not like a Nukas who has like a really annoying melee attack. He spams the AoEs. And congrats to that person for getting a Zeus helmet. And basically, I'll go over his boss fight when it comes, and I hate this part. Okay, the boss that you need to kill is behind, I think, this second wall. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I leveled up. I got a few skills. So, how many of these are there? Here's the guy you need to kill. Once you kill him, you grab his cake key, and dash to the boss's lair. Now, before you enter Lavalon, you want to make sure you're prepared, buff up your characters and all that. And as you can see here, here's my stats. I need a lot more health. Oh well. Let's enter the boss room. I got Step to the Beat. I like Step to the Beat. Very good mana regeneration skill. Here's Lavalon. He's a big guy. Skip this cutscene. I really don't want to show you Lavalon. Okay. Here's the trick with Lavalon. You cannot damage him in any way until you incapacitate him with a mana cannon. To get a mana cannon bullet, you have to kill monsters until one of them drops them. Oh god. Pay attention to his head movements as it determines what direction he's attacking from. Any ground-based AoEs, be ready to dodge immediately, like this attack right here. This one you could dodge with a well-timed jump. Kill the mobs surrounding the magic cannon because they will annoy you very much. And once you've downed him, just wail on him. As you see here, when he's not incapacitated, you can damage him, and certain skills will be able to do so. The problem is that it's very, you know, like, you deal greatly reduced damage to him, and it's better to do it with the cannon because you actually get higher than your normal attack. Pay attention to his movements. Oh shit. Cut off his attacks early. It's going to take a little while, by the way, because Lavalon is a very HP-heavy boss. I'm using it at 1.3 million HP. And we had just barely took on. By the way, every time you shot him down, he will always aim in the direction of the cannon. I guess, and the cannon has a bit of delayed respawn with this situation. So it's very easy to kind of screw up and accidentally dash there, expecting you to shoot him again. So far, so good. It's going to be a really good run. I mean, it's going to take me a while, sure, but that's really only because Lavalon is... Oh, crap, I don't have a bullet. And that's another issue with Lavalon. If you run out of bullets, you have to kill until you get more, which can be very troublesome. These monsters may not want to drop bullets. Now, always check your consumable inventory. They'll pop up in there. Be careful of the AoEs of his flame breath. Do not get hit by any of the falling rocks. You know, simple like that. It's a very easy boss fight if you know how to dodge it. If you don't, well, good luck. And, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Thank goodness for Grimnill's super armor. Yeah, right now as a rogue, you're probably going to start noticing you're going to get a lot of super armor-oriented skills. Drop it. Drop it. Usually these little drakes will drop it, but I don't know. See, you can go really long, like, periods of time without seeing it. Oh, there's one. Be very mindful of that attack. A well-timed jump can actually... by the way, if you get interrupted like I just did with that mana bullet, you will lose it. It consumes the item immediately. Which is why this dungeon is very time-consuming, because if a monster hits you, no matter how strong you are, that mana bullet gets lost from your inventory. So it's good to do something that gives you some form of super super armor status. Unfortunately, that's outside of a super armor skill. Okay. Did I find one? No. Okay. I'll let these guys know so they can, Ooh, I got hit by a rock. See, look at that. 1,500 damage from one rock hitting me. Now, what you can do is just knock out or stun the monsters around you. Oh, by the way, those granite ores, even if you're not going to do the magma weapon quest, it's still a good idea to pick them up. People want those. They will pay for those granite ores. It won't be a lot, but you will still get a bit of gold off them. Yeah, let me see some of them crits. Okay, he's more than 50% down now. It took roughly 4 bullets. Come on, drop a bullet for me. It's really hard when you don't get mana bullets. This is a pretty bad run for dropping the mana bullets. They're not dropping for me. Level really doesn't impact it because you could be like level 80, run this dungeon, and you will still get a bullet from these monsters. They're designed specifically to drop said bullets. The bullets and granite ore are in the monsters' drop tables if they have any drop tables. I'm assuming that's something pre-programmed because Lavalon in the Elemental Dungeon uses the same mechanic and has these little level 44 monsters spawning that give him the mana bullets. Give him mana bullets. Okay, just across the cannon side real quick. As long as you dodge his attacks, you can go at this fight forever. In fact, really, in all honesty, I'm kind of being stuck in here like this. You can kind of take advantage of it and farm as many of these granite ores to your heart's content. Oh, you could stockpile mana ores. They disappear after Lavalon dies, man. But, you know, stockpiling a few extras for a quick kill. Now, yeah, stockpiling a few extra and then farming some granite ore. That'll work. Now, the real money in Lavalon actually comes after you've killed him, because he actually drops some pretty good items. Jewelry sets, belts, and earrings, and all that. The Lavalon heart, which is used for Magma weapon, is his rare drop. It has a very considerably decent market price. So, that's something you want to consider for gold farming that you can run through Lavalon, see if you can get some of the jewelry sets. People who are trying to make permacaps often demand these Lavalon jewelries, the Lavalon and Reviewist ones. I'll go over Reviewist later because that's not until level 45, but oh god. I don't have a mana. But basically Reviewist is similar to Lavalon in that it's a dungeon of similar style and shape. The boss drops a similar setup, basically being jewelry sets with occasional drop that everyone once. In this case, it's a cape, I think, for Reviewers, but in this one, it's a heart for the Magma weapon. If I do get lucky and get a heart of Lavalon, I will show you how to make the weapon. It really isn't good because I'm using an element weapon, and the only reason I'm using the element weapon is because the flat damage at level 40 to level 50 is actually a considerable difference in PvE, but it's too low to be noticeable when you get to the higher levels. So having a non-sealed magma weapon, it can roll higher soulcraft. So, you know, I'll accept that if I do get the drop. There is a fragmented Lavalon heart. See, there used to be an IM item called the recipe for the Lavalon heart, which you set up the Lavalon heart ingredients, which is basically 3 fragments of Lavalon's heart. Ah, you prick. He dies next bullet anyways. So I just gotta kill these surrounding monsters. Where's the cannon? There it is. Okay, Lavalon's taking a considerable amount of time to kill. But this is to be expected. I'm soloing him at level 43. Are you shitting me? You know what? Fucking, I don't... Okay, I got another one. Are you kidding me? Throw it. Come on, slam your hand. This is what happens when you fuck up with that damn man-boy. You end up wasting it. You have to wait for Lavalon, for another one to drop, and he's on the brink of death. And we've completed the quest. Lavalon is down. And he fell right on top of us. Game over. Nice knowing ya. Noob character down. Call 911. Alright. Same song and dance. You know, get the reward box. We're going to pick box number 1, because I'm number 1. Nah, just kidding. Actually, I did just hit 300 subscribers. I'm feeling like a number 1. And we got absolute crap. Oh well. A good considerable amount of XP was given for that quest, so I really don't mind. Now, I would help you. Actually, no, you're in Bone Dragon gear. You could solo this. I was like thinking, people still farm it, because I mean, like, even at like level 60, you will still see a decent drop from Lavalon. Is that a fact? Maybe. Luck is a mysterious thing. And love is a burning thing. But that's another song and dance. So let's go back to Libra and let him know that we slayed the Magma Draken. Ooh, look, F7. This run took way too long. I think Lavalon knows I need an external hard drive. Alright, we beat it. Lavalon is dead. Yeah. Okay. So supposedly... I hate my resolution. Okay, we beat the Lava Drake, Lavalon. Can I escape this? Lavalon scale. Apparently there's a somewhere in the lore is something about a General Blood, which is basically this really powerful general of the Dragon Fellowship that disappeared mysteriously. And he supposedly becomes like a villain of some sorts, or like he aids Paris in some way, or he's dead. Or something like that, I don't know. The lore is that you're the descendant of the original 4 heroes that, you know, took down Elga. This is taking quite too long. So, discussions. Yeah, we're discussing stuff. What's the plan? Well, I'll tell you what the plan is. You put time reverse, you dagger spam, and you just do what you do. No, seriously. The original 4 heroes was a paladin, a ninja, a sentinel and a priest. Nobody knows that. So basically, this was supposed to be the midway point in the adventure where they tell people, oh, you have to track down Paris and the second continent and, you know, learn of the Tower of Truth, Dragos. Now, he gives you ominous rumors. Oh, this quest. I'm not doing this quest. This is essentially, just do it for the XP. Anyways, quest, making the ultimate weapon. You need a healthy heart of Lavalon, and which is basically the full completed heart, and 100 granite. And you get the Magma Lord Claw. Yeah, shut up. The Magma Lord is basically the sealed magma weapon that we have here, enchanted. It's better soulcraft options and all that, and stuff like that. Now, Head Scientist Noel, Dracular's... Talk to Guard Captain Hoffman. Oh, okay, we could do that. And then Dragon's Spiritual Drop Mechanism. Oh, another Hoffman. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this entire quest line. It's going to take years. I guess I have to. Next time on Dragon Saga Nooby Guide. Over the course of several parts, like literally probably going to be like 5 or 6, we do Kazeura Village. All of it. I hate you guys. I hate my subscribers sometimes. But I love you guys all the same. But I know you guys want me to do this. But then again, it's a really long quest chain. But it does have a decent dungeon. But really the only good drops from there are a bunch of shields and mounts. But it does have that level 50 cape. And a lot of people are stuck on that dungeon sometimes. You know what? Fine, I'll do it. But it'll take me forever to do it. And I'm going to probably have to, you know, probably going to level off screen so I can do it faster. You know how that is. See you guys next time.